case you've been living under a rock for the past couple of days, Velma Dinkley in the latest Scooby Doo franchise movie, it's canon that she's a lesbian now. And the internet is losing their collective minds. Now, before I go any further, in case you don't know who I am, and you probably don't, my name is Frank James Bailey. I'm a voice actor and a comic book writer. And just in case it's not obvious, I'm also a straight white guy. However, that does not mean I'm not supportive of the LGBT community. My first child is in this community. In my Turkana comic book series, comic number 5 is called Coming Out to a Friend. You can read that comic for free on Turkana.com. That comic is about a girl named Brittany coming out to her friend, Paige, or Turkana, about how she needs somebody to talk to because she doesn't feel the love at home. And I knew that Brittany was a lesbian ever since I wrote the first book back in 2015. I'm getting off track here, but that kind of connects to what I'm talking about. The Scooby Doo franchise has been around for over 50 years. It started back in 1969. My two favorite incarnations of Scooby Doo is What's New Scooby Doo, and my all-time favorite is Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated. This was the only incarnation of the franchise that had a serialized storyline. In this franchise, Velma had a crush on Shaggy for a little while. But when that didn't work out, it's never really said that she's a lesbian, but most people who are fans of the show know that she was kind of, sort of, with hot dog water. Again, it never said on the show. They never kissed or anything, but you kind of get the gist of what they hinted at. And honestly, I think they've been hinting at this for over 50 years. Think about it. Scooby, the main character of the whole show, has Shaggy. Daphne has Fred. They're like a power couple. Why isn't Velma hooked up with anybody? She might have had some crushes here and there throughout the years, or little swoons here and there. And even though this meme and some of the internet is saying that she's a lesbian, I personally think she's more bisexual. But honestly, it doesn't really matter what happened in the past, because this is another incarnation of the same characters. There'll be another incarnation of the same characters 3 or 4 years from now, and another one after that, 3 or 4 years after that. The same characters doing generally the same thing, and they'll give the characters some more personality and depth. But honest to God truth, I don't see what the uproar is about this. But all kidding aside, if you're a big fan of Scooby Doo, and you've been watching it for quite some time, let's just say the 2000s, and you haven't figured out by now that Velma is either bisexual or a lesbian, then you've been living under a rock and you're a complete moron. This is a good thing. This is good representation for the LGBT community, because representation matters when it comes to color, ethnic background, and of course, sexuality. So if you're okay with this, and this, and this, but you're not okay with this, or this, or this, then there's something seriously wrong with you. Because in my book, even though I'm a straight man, I believe love is love, and representation matters. So in closing, I want to know what you think. Do you think developing and growing the character of Velma Dinkley and making her a lesbian is keeping with the character and a good thing? Or is it a bad thing? Comment below and let me know, because I'd love to hear from you. That's all for now. Thanks all for watching. Bye-bye.